YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, November 10th, and we have the NBA to talk about. We have, I believe it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 games on the schedule. So you know that's going to be a longer video than usual. So if you want to skip the video and you want all the plays, got to go over the website, sign up to the Patreon. You get everything sent to you, all the games there for you. If you don't want it, hey, no problem. I'm just trying to make it more convenient for you. Instead of sitting around watching a 45-minute video about NBA, you can just look at the plays. Either way, I'm cool with it. I'm just appreciate you being here. So, hey, good deal. So, we have 11 games. We're going to do the usual. We're going to look through all the props. We're going to look through the numbers. We're going to look at the schedules, the injuries, everything we can to see if we can find any value in any of these games and make some selections. So, strap in, get some coffee. It's early, so let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, so first game is going to be Houston and Detroit, 5-4 and 4-6. This would be a terrible matchup last year, but this ain't that bad so far this year. Looking over at the odds, we can see that Houston is 3.5 on the road with a 218.5 total. We're going to pop over here. We're going to grab these teams off the schedule, and we're going to look at their schedules, see what they've been up to. We want to see streaks, but we want to see potential back-to-backs. Things like that matter, especially in the NBA. So schedule-wise, because you know them back-to-backs, some players hate that, and they complain, oh, I'm hurt, I can't play. Yeah, so we can see that they won 2 of the last 3. They played Friday, now they have Saturday off, boom, Sunday, nothing there. Anybody hurt, Adams will not play today. Okay, good to know. See, that's why we do this. We need to know things like that. So that's why. Let's look at your schedule, see what we've got popping. We see 3 out of 4 now. Look at Detroit go. All right. Good for you. You played Friday against the Hawks, and you won by 1. Now you have Saturday off. Good deal. Anybody hurt? Duran is doubtful, so we assume he's probably not going to play. You have been ruled out Monday. That was, I need to update that. Okay, so if you're not playing, who is going to play for Duran? It looks like it's going to be Isaiah Stewart, maybe Simone, maybe a smaller lineup out there. So that might be, we might look at, Sengun might have like 1,000 rebounds today. That's the first thing I thought of when I see this. So just to make sure, let's look at his their depth chart too. Yeah, Sengun's gonna have a bunch of rebounds, maybe points. Because yeah, that's the first place I'm going. So let's go over to the numbers and see what we got popping over here. So 26 versus 10. Detroit has good 2-point defense, but that's with Duran in there. He is gone most likely. So 23 versus 18. Nah, it's a push. 10 versus 3. So Houston has great 2-point defense. They have 2-point offense, but that's with their center there, and he's not in it. 21 versus 27, nothing. So both teams are really good at rebounding, but again, anything rebounding and inside shooting is going to be reduced because of no Duran. Your starting center's gone. It's a big deal. Number 1 and not giving up rebounds is going to change after the day probably. So with these numbers, they're 2 of the slowest teams. Pace right here is in blue for a reason, because it's not, you don't get penalized for being slow. You're slower. That happens. So if anything, it makes your defense look better because you're slower, because your points per game goes down. But your percentages don't change. That's how numbers work. So let's go over to, let me drag that down. Let's go over here to this, to the props. Now this is Outlier. There's a link in the description and the pinned comment. You click it, you sign up, you get you a week for free. 100% free. You don't like it, cancel afterwards. It's cool. We get to do every single game in the NBA. It's beautiful. I love this website. I've been using this since baseball season. It's been great. So we want this game first. I have my 9 basic props, which is going to be like your assists, your combos, your rebounds, points, all the threes, basic stuff. You can do even more. You can go first half. You can go first quarter if you want to. I ain't doing all that, but hey, you can. I don't want to. I ain't trying to go that deep in the games. I have a specific way I bet, and it's been working, so I'm not going to break it. So, I like to look at opponent ranks, see what we got. Anything good, 30 is the best you can get, because obviously there's only 30 teams. And then I like to look at last 5, see if we have any good 80% or higher. Other than that, 60 is not going to, maybe. We'll see if the matchup makes sense. But 80, 18, we could look at Ivy rebounds, or we could look at Tobias Harris steals and blocks. Outside of that, this game's kind of garbage on the points. But then I also want to look at Sengun. He's not going to have the best numbers or the best matchup, because the matchups here and on my rank don't take into consideration rankings. They don't just do it. That's why we got to look at this and interpret. A lot of people on Twitter and everything just look at these numbers and say, oh, best matchup, 5 for 5, 100% take it. And then they lose. And how did I lose? They don't know why, because they're not interpreting the stats and the data. They're not breaking it down. They're just sitting in 5 minutes on their phone making a post. It takes It's ridiculous. So that's what we do around here. We break this shit down. So there's Sengun. There's the boy. Let me break up Sengun real quick. So, if Duran's big ass is out, I see Sengun getting more rebounds. It just makes common sense, right? That you would think so, right? So let's go to rebounds. See what he's got popping. He's been a little low recently, but he can, he can get 12, 14, 20 rebounds in a game. That is nothing. Like last year, look, he got over 10 and a half, only 29% last year. Now I'm a little concerned, but he did have like a 19 game, a 16 game. Ooh, man, he has some games where he did. I thought he was like more of a rebound dude. Okay, maybe points. Let's look at the points and rebounds. Oh, there the guy's line set at 29 and a half. It's like they know. Those bastards. I still think I want to take it. Who's going to stop him from getting? He's going to play a bunch. There's no way that Isaiah Stewart is going to stop him from getting rebounds. I don't see that happening. You know what? I'm taking it. I am 100% taking it. I'm taking this just for the matchup possibilities. 29.5. That seems, yeah, let's rock with that. Now, let's see if there's any extra props that matchups like. Harris steals and blocks. Here we go. That's his whole year so far. He's hit a 70% of the time, 7 out of 10. He's going up against Jabari Smith. Most likely is going to be his matchup. So can he steal, block? I mean, he's pretty good at it. So 160, not a bad number. Let's look at Ivy. Ivy, remember, is a shooting guard, and his thing is rebounds, 3.5. But dude seems to get the boards. He's only missed twice, and he's been hooked on both of them. So, I mean, Jaden Ivey likes to get them rebounds. And he's going up against Jalen Green, who is kind of hobbled a little bit. We know he's a little hurt. And Jalen Green's he's more of a scorer. He ain't really trying to play all that defense. Defense? What is that? No, he wants to score, occasionally get some long rebounds. I think I like Ivy to get rebounds too. Now, if we go over to the stats, we see all this, but really, what are we taking? Are we taking a side? Are we taking a total? I'm already taking Sengun on the inside. I think they'll have an advantage there. I think I like Houston. Yeah, I think I like Houston by 3.5 here. Detroit not having Duran is going to be a big deal. Even if it plays, it's not going to be 100%, which is going to be a big deal. So give me Houston minus 3.5. And then we're going to take Sengun over 29.5 points and rebounds. Does Sengun get assists? I also, you know what? Let's take a look at that real quick too, because I want to make sure. Let me open it up. Let's look one more again. One more again. Let me look PRA. Okay, it's 33.5. He gets like 4. He's not Jokic. He ain't like that. So okay. Points and rebounds. We'll go with that. I don't see him passing much. I see them passing to him, and he is dominating. So, do you like Tobias Harris blocks? It's 70%. You got Jaden Ivey to get some rebounds. Duran's gone. Somebody's got to help get some rebounds. So maybe he'll jump in there more. So I'll take Ivy to get over 3.5 rebounds. I'll take it. Now there is always in the NBA, no matter what game it is, and we saw this week, the National Blowout Association is always enforced. Always. You can guarantee one game today will have a 30-point lead at some point because that's what happens. Look at Golden State Cleveland, just for example. They had a 40-point lead in the second quarter. So we'll take these two props. We'll take Houston, and we'll move on to the next game. All right, moving on to Boston and Milwaukee. And this was supposed to be an Eastern Conference Finals like showdown, supposedly, but Milwaukee looks like they got issues in the locker room now, and it's like, is it me or Doc Rivers just the most overrated coach in NBA history? I think he is, because he wins one title and all of a sudden he's the shit. No, dude, you have not been good. Like, come on. So Milwaukee was better before they got Doc Rivers last year. They should never got rid of their coach. I just said that when it happened. I still say it now. Doc Rivers is overrated. Don't care. Don't care what happens. I don't care if Milwaukee wins the title. He's overrated. So anyways, rant's over. Let's move on. Let's look at the numbers. Well, yeah. Let's see. Boston by 4.5. Taking it. I don't even care. I'm taking this. Why is it so low though? Are people just seeing the name across the chest and thinking, oh, good matchup? It might be. Let's look at the schedules and see. Milwaukee. See, they beat Utah. Everyone beats Utah. And you beat Philly without their 2 of their star players. Like, okay, good deal. Other than that, you've lost every game. You lost to New York by 1,000. Now you had a day off. Let's look at your injuries. I'm talking all the shit about Milwaukee, and they're probably going to win now. That's just how it works. Injuries. Who do we have? Middleton's still out. That's a big deal. Gary Trent's questionable. Ryan Collins is probable. I mean, Rollins. I said Collins. And Giannis is probable for Sunday's game. Probable. He's going to be probable every game this year. You know he is. He's always going to be slightly hurt. All right, Boston has won all their games but two. They beat Brooklyn in OT. That was a fun one. Now they had Saturday off. Let's look at their injuries. Questionable. Jalen Brown's questionable. Okay. And you're questionable. Okay. And Unicorn will be back in December. Depth chart, because we want to look at that just to, take a little peek. Brown's out, so it means it's going to be Peyton Pritchard, Hauser. They like to mix them in, just a bunch. So it's really just a six-man lineup, really. So with the occasional bench guy coming in. Milwaukee on their depth chart, just so we can see it. With Middleton out and Gary Trent day to day and Jackson day to day, Bobby Portis is probably playing all over the place, knowing him, because that's what he does. And Pat Connaughton's probably filling in a good bit too, which is not the best you want, but hey, not against the champs, not against the champs. That ain't a good lineup. So numbers, let's see what they mean. 3 versus 19. Boston can score inside. They should do better than their average. 13 versus 21. They should do better than their average. 7 versus 16. They should do better than their average, because who's going to stop Giannis on the inside? Who's going to stop him? Al Horford's old ass? I don't think so. Al Horford likes to camp in that corner so he can shoot 3 threes a game. That's what he does. 18 versus 6. Yeah, no. Lillard threes are not on the table for this game. It might be all right. I mean, it's just the percent goes down. It doesn't mean they're going to have a better. I mean, it's going to be harder shots, but Dame makes shots like crazy. So, but like the normal threes, I don't know. Rebounding wise, you can see Boston advantage, and same over here, Milwaukee defensive rebounding advantage, because you've got obviously Giannis snatching everything because he's a monster. Boston's one of the faster teams. Milwaukee's one of the slower teams. Enough of that. Let's pop on over here. I still like Boston. Look at all these damn hundreds. Look at all these hundreds. It's all Jaylen Brown. Why is it all Jaylen Brown? It's literally all Jaylen Brown. All right. I don't want to take the dude who's questionable, who hasn't played in like a week and a half. I don't want to touch that. If you want to, hey, there you go. 100% great matchup. Have fun. I don't. No, let me see one game of him playing. I want to see how many minutes he plays. I want to see how he plays, because you can tell when a dude still looks hurt. Like, he's out there. Like, okay, are you better than Pat Connaughton? Or whoever on the bench for Boston coming in? Are you better than Hauser? Probably, but are you 100%? No, but still, because you're one of the best players in the NBA. But I mean, come on. All right, we'll see what else we got. We got Derek White steals, terrible matchup. Jaylen Brown assist. Now I can see him getting assists, like not trying to like score and do too much, just get a couple assists here and there. I can see that. Drew Holiday. Ooh, I like Drew. Let's see what Drew's up to. Derek White rebounds assists is always a good one for Derek White. He hasn't been trying to score much recently. I don't know why. Because he's getting a lot of assists. Because you look at his points. Well, I say that he got 26 game before that, 14 last game. I love taking his PRA or PR. Was it PR or was it PA? It was PA. That's what it was. His points assists. What's his PRA? Yeah, he's not getting 6, 8. He just had a rough game last time. Okay. I think I still like his PRA is 25.5. Okay. I can rock with that. Let's look at Drew. 17.5 points, rebounds. What is your PRA? 8, 9, 6. He has 6 points. Oh, wow. So if he just has some points and still does this, not many rebounds, not many assists. Oh, I like both of these. I like both of these dudes. Okay. All right. So we're going to take, we've already decided, we're going to take Boston minus 4.5. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston loses. It's the NBA. Weird shit happens all the time. I'm going to take Drew. I don't want to take his, I'd rather take his points assists, I think. Yeah, we're 60% this year, 60% this, well, no, this year, let's see, 50% this year, points rebounds, 60% points assists, 50%, maybe I don't want to take him. 2024, let's sort 70%, I like that better, 70%, 60%, ooh, yeah, okay, we're going to take Derek White PRA, we'll take White PRA, over 25.5 PRA. And then we got to look at Tatum. You always got to look at Tatum, because Tatum's just a beast. Where is he at? There you are. How inflated are your numbers? I haven't really, I don't think I've taken a Tatum prop all year, because they're so inflated. They're crazy. Like, look at his PRA. It is 43.5, and he has only hit it 40% of the time. His points and rebounds is 50%. His rebounds assists is 30%. His points assists is 50%. You just can't take his props. They're terrible. They're like, Tatum is just a profit stealer. That's all he is. So you got to take the other guys around Tatum, because you just can't take him. Like Jaylen Brown is always a good one. So, because he is technically the second fiddle, technically. So, and then Drew does good too occasionally. So, all right, I'll just take, I'm going to take Boston and I'm going to take White PRA. I don't think I want to take anything else in this one, just in case. I don't like anything for Milwaukee. Let's move on to the next game. All right, next up we got New York and we got Indiana. 4-4, 4-5. Okay, let's look at the odds. Let's see. It is the Knicks by 2.5 with a 229.5 total. Kind of high. Might be kind of high. First thought was kind of high. Let's look at the schedules now. So we want New York. We want their schedule. Let's take a look at it. We can see they're 4-4. They lost to teams. I'm not sure. Well, I can see them losing those two, but you lost to Atlanta and Houston? Like, come on. But then you had a day off. Now you're playing Indiana. Let's look at your injuries. Questionable. Miles, you're questionable. Illness. Okay, I was like, what happened to you? I don't remember you getting hurt. Precious hasn't started practicing. Okay, cool. Look at depth chart just so we got an idea who's going to match up with who. Brunson, Bridges, Hart, and Newbie, Towns. Towns has been shooting a lot of threes in the last few games all of a sudden. Like, a lot. Because I had OG in the last game for threes, and he made one. So, and Towns had like 3 threes in the first like 5 minutes of the game. So maybe Anthony Towns taking threes might be a play because hell, it's working. Let's look at the Pacers. Let's look at their schedule. Yeah, 4-5. You lost to Charlotte by 20, bruh. And then, but they did have like half their team out too, so it was a little weird. But I still had Pascal, and dude just did work. He covered the number, so I knew he would. He had the matchup. New York today, day off, injuries. This should be a long list. Well, Nesmith won't play. Toppin questionable. Nembhard is questionable. McConnell's questionable. Jackson's torn Achilles. Ow. Oh, Wiseman. That's Wiseman. I don't care about Wiseman. Let's see. Sorry, Wiseman. Just don't care about you. Depth chart. See day-to-day and outs, which means we're going to have some more Benedict in there. We're going to have some Ben Shepherd, maybe Walker. It's going to be Turner, Pascal, and Tyrese is doing the work like usual. But okay, so it's basically going to be 3-on-5. So, all right, to the numbers. Let's look at them. 19 versus 22. Okay, not really shooting. See, they like to shoot threes, but they have good 3-point defense. But 2 of your starters are going to, one's out and one's day-to-day. So we'll see. They have good 3-point defense. They don't shoot threes. They shoot from inside, that's how you beat the Knicks. You go inside because even though Anthony Towns is 7'12", his big ass wants to stay outside and shoot threes. He ain't trying to get rebounds, it feels like. So 29th. So yeah, you can bang inside, that's for sure. Let's see what else. Rebounds, they both suck offensively. You're good on rebounds defensively. You suck defensively. So Miles Turner's too busy trying to get threes too. Why are all the big dudes shooting threes? Like, come on. Like, every center outside of, like, Jokic is, like, just standing at the 3-point line instead of trying to get rebounds. Where we got guards getting 6-10 rebounds a game. Like, what are we doing here? Weird. New York is the slowest team, by the way. Indiana's the 8th fastest team. That's just a little side note for us. Let's pop over to the props, because I don't know what the hell I'm taking yet. So, we got some hundos. Hundo. A lot of green. Not nothing else. So, what are these hundreds for? These are all for Benedict and Anthony Towns rebounds assist. Ooh, rebounds assist. That's a random one. I just joked about his rebounds now. He's 100% rebounds assist. Okay, I just talked. How are you doing this? He's shooting threes offensively, but getting rebounds? I don't know. He confuses me. He so confuses me. I mean, it's working. I mean, dude's snagging all of them, apparently. Okay, he started off terrible. He just heated up from rebounds. Okay. I take back everything I said. I apologize, you Mr. Anthony Towns. Okay. I mean, I guess. What's your see? Look at his threes. See? Dude's shooting them too. Dude's balling out, really. Outside is one game of nothing. What's your PRA? Not bad. That RA is looking really damn good. That's looking good. That's looking really good. Okay. All right. Towns over 13.5 RA. That is a fun one. We're going to rock with that because who's taking this? Like, come on. Everyone's going to take his threes, which, sure, it's 1.5. It's probably a good play. They're going to take his PRA, which is probably a good play, but we'll see. What else we got in here? Scroll. We got some Anthony Towns, PRA, of course. A newbie PRA. Okay. It's his OG and a newbie. Carl and OG. That's the main two. Keep going through the 80s. Your Miles McBride's questionable. How is New York 4-4? That's just crazy to me. I feel like they should be better. Josh Hart 3-pointers. minus 244. Why would you even put that up there? I don't need that up there. I don't need to see that. All right. I'm going to take, I already got Towns. I'm going to take the New York team to cover the 2.5. Okay, minus 2.5. Yeah, I think they'll win by, I got 2.5. I mean, who's going to stop Anthony Towns right now? He's balling out. Then you got Brunson, what has Brunson been doing? I kind of want to look at that real quick. Can I find Brunson? Brunson, there you are. I had to scroll to get your ass. What have you been doing? Just running the show? Let's look at your PRA so we can see everything. Yeah, you've only got, your points are low, your assists 15 and 9, 21 and 4, 29 and 8. Why is it set at 40.5? You expect to just go off against Halliburton? Is that what we're thinking? They're not going to play good defense? That might be the thing. Damn, I kind of want to go PRA now too, just to take it, because it looks like he's going to score a bunch of points too. All right, Towns RA, but we're going to change that to PRA. You can do what you want. I'm going to take 37.5 PRA. I hope I don't regret that. So we'll take that. We'll leave everything else alone. Just New York by 2.5, Towns 37.5 PRA, and next game. All right, next up, we got Washington and Orlando, 2-5 versus 4-6. Not the best matchup, let's be honest. Let's look at the odds. We can see it is Orlando by 10.5 with a 220.5 total. Looking over at the teams, let's open up their schedules like usual. Hold up, go back to that jersey. District of Columbia, City of, okay. I don't know, I kind of like that one. Anyways, I got distracted. I like the city uniforms. I like when they do something different occasionally, not all the times, occasionally. So your only 2 wins were Atlanta. Outside of that, you were getting just beat. Let's see, you had Saturday off, now you're playing Orlando. Depth charted up. Let's look. Day-to-day out. Kuzma's still out. When's Kuzma come back? Kuzma won't play. That's okay. Thanks. Karen is questionable. Okay, cool. Orlando, let's look at your schedule. See what we got. So there we go. Let's see, you are 4-6. You won your last game against the Pelicans because the Pelicans are just not good. Had Saturday off. Now you look at your depth chart. Suggs, Pope, Wagner, Silva, Carter is out, which means it's probably going to be, well, it would be Isaac, but he's day-to-day. Is he? Let's look. Probable for Sunday, so you're probably playing. Carter will not play. And Paulo, 4 to 6 weeks. Sad. Still such a sad time. Let's look at the numbers. 20 versus 7. So their defense is still doing good outside of three-point world. 12 versus 18. Okay. 28 versus 25. It's a push. 30. They're the worst shooting three-point team. They're the third worst shooting three-point team. And both teams are terrible defense. This is just a bad game. Orlando's defense is good, but theirs is the worst defense. Given a 123 game. But they are the fastest team, though. So they are just playing straight up street ball. Just who could, yeah, just, hey, let's just run and gun. That's all we're going to do. So we'll see if we can work with that. All right. First, let me sort the ranks. Anything in the 30s, because we got 30s on a lot of these, because these teams are just not good. Anything we can use. Anything at all. Wagner assist. We'll open it up, take a look at it. Outside of that, now we're out of the rank. Oh, terrible. Anything close. Suggs assist. We'll take a look. Goga PRA. That's a fun one. No one ever thinks about that. 22.5. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I mean, I'll look at it. Points and rebounds for him too. So they're saying take him or Franz. Okay, let's look at everybody. Let's start with the star now. Franz is the all-star now. So 2024. I just want your PRA so we can see what you've been doing. You're getting points. You're getting rebounds, assists. You're basically having to do it all. So it means 37.5. You hit it twice now. Before that, you weren't getting many rebounds and assists, but you're starting to move the ball around more. And now you're scoring more, which makes sense. Kind of like that. What is your RA? Not bad. What's your PR? What's your PA? Not bad. And PR. I kind of like that. Kind of like that one. Especially as fast as Washington likes to move. I can see this happening. Let's see, 2024, 50%, not good enough. Goodbye. Well, let me look at your PRA, because you're the second option now. You were the third, now you're the second. I don't know if I like those. Bring me Golja. Look at that. Nothing. Bang. Just, all right, I'm here for you. I got you guys. Don't worry. I almost want to take this. This is hilarious. I mean, who's going to stop him from Washington? What's their depth chart looking like on the inside? Sar is the center. Kuzma's out. It's Bilal. I mean, come on. Yeah. Okay, so if he's going to be the man, all right, I'm down for it. Let's rock with a Bitadze. Okay. Bitadze over 22.5 PRA. Now, do we want PRA or do we want R? PR. R? No, 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 no. PRA. He's getting points and rebounds and a little assist. So maybe just points, rebounds. Yeah, maybe just 19.5 points, rebounds. I think that's a better way to go. So we'll rock with that. Points, rebounds against the fastest team. And then maybe we go Franz. We take Jalen Green, Suggs off. We take Franz off, but we take Franz PRA because I think maybe just P. 28, 27. They're at 24 and a half. What about PA? Because I can see him get some. Let's see what he's been. 5, 6. Oh. You know what? I'm going to leave him off. I'm going to rock with just him. That's right. We're going to rock with him. We're going to take, what is Orlando, a 10 and a half? Come on. No, they're not. I can't. But over 220 and a half against the worst defense in the league, I can rock with that. Well, can I? Let's look. Hold up. Let me show you the numbers. The worst defense versus the third best defense. They're 15th. They're average in pace. They're number 1. I mean, guess we can? No, I'm not. We're just going to take Goja, however the heck you say it. I'm going to take him, and that's it. Nothing on this game. Next. All right, moving on. We got Miami, Minnesota. Should be a fun one. Let's see. Let's look at the numbers. What do the odds think? 7.5 Minnesota at home, 218.5 on the numbers. Huh, okay. I thought it'd be closer than that, but all right, we'll see. Minnesota, they've won 3 in a row against Charlotte, Chicago, and Portland, and then they have Saturday off. Now they're playing Sunday against Miami. Let's look at their injuries, see if anything. Nothing. Here's your depth chart, just so you know who's who. They're your starters, that way you know. Let's go to Miami. Here's their schedule. They're 3-5. They lost 3 in a row. Sacramento, Phoenix, Denver. I mean, come on, look what they lost to. They lost to a full-strength Orlando team. The Knicks, they got talent. Phoenix, Denver, Sacramento. Yeah, like, come on now. They're not a bad team. So depth chart. Anybody actually hurt though? Oh, that's why. oh. Well, now I see. Butler will not play, and you were questionable. Well, if you're not playing, that's a big damn deal. I mean, I don't think Bam and Tyler and Scary Terry can carry the team like Jimmy Butler can. Like, okay, 7.5 seems too low now for Minnesota, right? It just doesn't. Like, what? Okay, numbers. Let's go. They're the 30th 2-point percent team. They're the worst inside the arc shooting percent in the NBA, going against 19. So they're going to probably be low, even worse than that. 5 versus 3, that's a push. 6 versus 14. Minnesota should be able to do some work inside. Maybe some little bit of Rudy, maybe some Randall. Let's see, 2 versus 25 is where it's at, though. This is where it's at. And who loves to shoot threes more than anyone in the damn NBA right now? That's right, Mr. Jordan's son, Anthony Edwards. That's right. I think we know where we're going with this game. This should be pretty simple and straightforward, statistics-wise. Dante DiVincenzo, welcome. Anthony Edwards. Yep, see, 3-pointers. Best matchup is threes. I'm going to look at them too. I don't think I want to take anybody else, but we're going to start with these. Let's see. Dante. Yeah, he made 9 in his first game? No, that was last year. Okay, so 2024. He's only made 3 or 4 because he is coming off the bench, obviously. And then we got Ant just taking like 10 a game, because that's just what he does. He made 9 last game against Portland. So how can we not go against the dude who's made 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 5, and 9? And it's plus 130. 4.5 to make 5. He's getting Steph Curry 3-pointer numbers because he's shooting that many threes. And now he's going up against literally the 25th worst 3-point percent defense in the league. So yeah, I'm going to go with it. 5 seems crazy. It's a crazy number. Now, first off, we're going to take Minnesota minus 7.5, by the way. We got to take that. No Jimmy Butler is a big damn deal. Not because he's a good player. It's because he's tough. He makes the people around him better. That's what he does. Another potential Michael Jordan son. So, it'd be funny if Jordan went to the game. Jordan son versus Jordan son, but they don't play. Shame. Anywho, yeah, so we're gonna go Edwards over 4.5, 3 points. because he should. Now, I will say this has 100% potential. This is a nominee for NBA Blowout Association of the Day. Potential, definitely. So we have that. So if you want to hedge a little bit, because if there's a blowout, Ant might not play much, but Dante might play more. So we might get some more Dante out there, which means he might shoot some more threes to even further along the blowout. So I kind of want to take both of them, kind of a hedge play, because then they move, because maybe Ant comes in and he hits a bunch of threes to blow them out, and all of a sudden then Dante comes in and he's a star for like the whole second half and he's hitting threes, and then eventually he comes out after he hits 4 threes. So I'm going to take both of them. DIVEVINCENZO. Enzio. Over. That's right. 2.5. 3 points. I have a script in my mind for this one, so that's why I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Minnesota 7.5, a blowout potential. Ant takes the lead, hits a bunch of threes in the first half. Blowout happens. They start sitting starters in the third, and then Dante comes in, bam, hits a few more threes. He only needs 3, so we'll rock with that. I'm cool with that layout right there. We're gonna abuse Miami's 3-point defense in this game, so that's it. Next. All right, moving on. Charlotte and 1-7 Philadelphia. Who'd have thunk it? Maybe Embiid should try to play. Just saying. Let's look at the numbers. I gotta scroll up, I believe, right? No, down. There they are. Philly 4.5-point favorites. Love that. 215.5 on your total. Oh, okay. Let's look over here at the schedules. Let's point and laugh. Schedule: Charlotte. Anybody hurt? Of course they are, but we'll look at that in a second. Detroit, Pacers, Toronto, Houston. Not bad. They got some decent wins. And then they got, hard schedule. So took a day off. Now they're playing. Depth chart. Let's look. Everyone's good except for Trey Mann. Trey Mann, what's wrong with you, bro? You're probable, so their whole team's looking pretty good. Okay, Philly, we know they got issues. Let's see, because Maxey went down. Maxey being out is going to be a big deal. Your only wins Indiana in overtime, so okay, 1 day off. Depth chart, who's filling in for Maxey? Lowry, Oubre, George, Martin, and Embiid still here. That's not a bad 4 though. They got a pretty good team with everyone's healthy and plays. Oh yeah, you're not playing till Tuesday. That's right, because you're a suspension for shoving someone much smaller than you. Good job, bro. Good job. Hamstring. Oh, in 1 week. Okay, he'll be back eventually. 1 week. Okay. I thought it was worse. I thought it was way worse. Okay, good. Let's see. Numbers: 24 versus 27, 25 versus 21, 10 versus 30. Well, we found the worst 3-point defense in the NBA currently at 40.4 3-point percent allowed. I mean, that's pretty high. 40. If you're allowing 40% of the threes to go in, that ain't good. That ain't good. You're going against number 10. Well, we're going to be taking some Charlotte 3-pointers for sure. Maybe some, and then some rebounds. Maybe that's all. And they got good 3-point defense too. So why would I take Philly? Why? I think I'm gonna take Charlotte. I mean, yeah, give me Char plus 4.5, because the one clear statistical advantage is 3 points, because they are garbage offensively. Yeah, you add Paul George back, but then you take Maxey out, so now all of a sudden it's like, okay, you just kind of you bounced again, so you're just where you were. Now when Maxey's back and then Embiid's back, yeah, this team is a top whatever team in the league, but right now you can see what they are statistically, and stats do not lie. So and they're the 7th slowest. Yeah, 7, and then they're average. So to the numbers we go, to the props. Let's go last 5. Just jump right to it. 100% Paul George, rebounds, assist. I mean, let's look at Paul George. Let's look at what he's been up to this year. I mean, this is like, oh, it looks amazing. He's only played 3 games. So, but dude is moving that rock. He is moving it. Now, I mean, without Maxey there, how much does he be affected by this? Because let's look at his PRA. His points, he's 15, 18. You're the man now. You should be getting 20-something points a game. What is this? So we can't touch that. I can't. You can if you want to. I'm not. But I do like me some LaMelo threes. 4.5 against the worst 3-point defense. You know where we're going. We know we're going with this. Brandon Miller rebounds assists. How about Brandon Miller 1 posterized dunk? Can I get one of those? Because he is just dunking on everyone right now. It's like yeah, that's right. It's like ridiculous. 124. Yeah, he's been shooting more recently. 4.5. It's plus also. It's also plus. So just like Anthony Edwards, it's high, but I think I'm gonna go with it. because we're literally going with the numbers. We're going with the, okay, well, technically you have the best possible matchup you will ever have this year. Why not go with it? So ball over 4.5 threes. And I would assume they know this, so it would make sense that they take these, but we'll see. So I'm going to take LaMelo. I keep calling him Lonzo. LaMelo, and then we're going to take Charlotte plus 4.5. I don't think I want to take anything else, though. Just take one of these. Does anybody else shoot threes? Really? Like a lot's on the team? Let me look. Sort by the rankings again, so you can see it. Let's go down to the threes. They're in order somewhere. You should pop up. Keep going. There they are. There are the threes. Caleb Martin only hit 20%. George Lowry. Anything. No. Oh, that's Philly threes. I want Charlotte. There they are. Brandon Miller doesn't shoot threes. Trey Mann, no. Josh Green, maybe. That's 200. That's too much. I already got LaMelo. I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to take Charlotte plus 4.5 plus LaMelo to hit 5 threes. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that next. All right, moving on to Golden State, Oklahoma City. Should be a good matchup. I said the same thing about Golden State, Cleveland. We saw how that went. Let's look at the numbers. Where are they at? Wrong way. Come on, show yourself. Dallas, Sacramento, Charlotte. There they are. Okay. Let's see. 6.5 Oklahoma City with a 227.5 number on the total. We look at their schedule. They are 7-2 with a loss to the Clippers, the Yacht Club, and then they got blew out by Cleveland. Yeah, so now they are a day off, and now they're at Oklahoma City. Literally, the top. They're playing the number 1 East and the number 1 West back-to-back games. That's crazy. So, depth chart. Let's see. No one's hurt, so we should have no injuries. There we go. Good stuff. Oklahoma City lost won every game except that awesome game against Denver. Awesome game. Then a day off. Let's look at their depth chart. Anybody hurt? Depth chart. Williams is still out, and so is Harstein. Let's see. Let's look at their injury updates. Let's see. Williams is out. Jalen B. 6. Okay, we're getting October. That's too far back. All right, cool. All the main people are there, so good stuff. Let's look at the stats. Let's see. 13. So the Golden State's great on offense in every category except 2s. They're average in the inside, which makes sense. They're a guard-heavy team, so. And Draymond hangs out the top of the key, runs a lot of picks. That's what he does. So. 13 versus 1. I mean, 1. Good luck scoring on them. Now, they give up some rebounds, but good luck. Their percents are they're playing some hella defense. And so do they. We got the top 2 3-point defensive teams, the top 1 and 4 2-point defensive teams, 2 of the top 6 defense teams. They're 2 of the faster teams, though, but the offenses are both good. It's like I want to take the under, but I also want to take the over, but I also want to leave it alone. I don't know what the hell to do in this one. How are we going to score? The defenses are so good. All right, let's go to props. It might be so good I might pass on it. That makes any sense. Does that make sense? I think it does. Look at these matchups. They're terrible. Trace Jackson here is rebounds, assists. It's a great matchup for him because they obviously give up rebounds. That's what Oklahoma City does. So I think we're going to rock with this one. This might be a play. Anything else in here? Let's see, 27 versus that. Curry, steals, and blocks. I'm not a fan of stealing blocks. Let's see, Dort to assist. No, now see, we're in 60s already. We're in the 60s. Now we have great matchups. Green to get rebounds. He's only done it so often. So, but we'll take a look at it and see. And I already got Chase Jackson to get Davis to get rebounds. See, rebounds, assists, pretty good. Whole season, he's been pretty good. Pretty good. He has an awesome matchup because Oklahoma City, as you saw, is 29th in getting rebounds. Now assists, they're number 1, but I mean, yeah, we'll see. Let's go back to Trace Jackson. Let's look at just his rebounds. I kind of like his rebound assists because nobody really thinks about the center getting assists that much, so I kind of like that. Draymond, what have you been up to? Ooh. Damn. Man, look at all this. Look at all that. Where did all this come from? Okay, this is like a surge. Now you're going back downhill, so we'll take you off. But I will rock with this. That's a nice one. So, I'm gonna go Jackson Davis over. If I can spell the word Davis over 5.5 RA. That's a fun one. No one's thinking about probably. What else we got in here? I just don't like anything else. And hell, I don't know who to take on the side or the total because, like I said, you see the numbers. What would you take? Because I don't know. I don't know what I say. Oh, they're good at everything except the defense rebound. They kind of suck. So, yeah, we'll just who's on the inside for Oklahoma City today on the depth Chet rebounds. Do we look at Chet rebounds? That could be a move. Let's go to Chet rebounds. Find me Chet. Because, I mean, yeah, that might be a play. 29 points. All right, dude. Just try to ball out. But yeah, okay. He got 1 rebound that game. 14, 9, 10, 5. It's like he wants to get them sometimes and sometimes he doesn't. So who was that against? Portland? No, you should have got more than 1 against Portland. What is this? No, he's just too inconsistent. So he's trying to do too much. So I'm going to leave him off. We'll take that 1 play and we'll move on to the next game. All right, next up, Sacramento and Phoenix, purple versus purple. Let's look over here, the numbers. See, it is basically a pick 'em. It's Phoenix by 1 with a 227.5 total. Let's look over here. Phoenix, they are 8-1. Just such a quiet 8-1. Only loss was to the Lakers, and then they beat Dallas by 1. They had a day off. Let's look at their depth. Now we know KD is going to be out for at least 2 weeks probably. So, and Nurkic is day to day. He got hurt as well. They got beat up in that game. Injuries. Let's see. No one cares about you. You are questionable. Soreness. They might rest you. I assume they probably will rest you. Durant calf strain, at least 2 weeks, and done. Okay, cool. Sacramento, you are 5-4. You can see they lost to the Yacht Club last time out. Now they're at Phoenix. Let's see, depth chart. Everyone's good, right? Except for Orlando. And they don't even have updates for him. So, okay, cool. That's what we like to see. All right, 2 versus 8. Phoenix's numbers are obviously going to take a little bit of offensive hit when your offensive star is out. So you got to look at that a little bit. So 2 versus 2. So, okay, that doesn't affect. That's not Durant at all. So 8 versus 9. Durant, he does some pull-ups. He shoots some threes. He doesn't post up or anything. So 29 versus 19. You're just terrible offensively from 3. Kings being second to worst in 3-point shooting is an absolute mind blower to me. I thought they were going to be top 5 in the league, but they are just struggling right now from 3. 21 versus 7. I can see Phoenix still shooting threes even without Durant. So we see that there. Let's look around at the props, see if there's anything good. I don't like that Nurkic. The number one thing is 100% Nurkic hitting threes. What are we doing here? How many threes is he actually hitting a game? Like, come on. Why are you shooting threes in the first place? Why are you shooting so many threes in the second place? I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nurkic trying to be, what are you trying to be Anthony Towns here? Come on now. Like, get your ass inside. Oh, all right. A bunch of 80%, a bunch of average matchups. It's kind of skewed because of the injuries. Kings are struggling. Phoenix is amazing, but they lost their star, maybe their center. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know who the hell is taking this one, and I don't like the props. So I think the smart thing is just to pass on this one. We got a lot of other plays. We're gonna pass on this one because of the injuries. With Durant being out, it kind of throws everything off. So. And Sacramento's still struggling. So I'm going to pass on this one completely. We'll play it smart. We'll move on to the next game. Moving on, this is the game of the day. It should be Dallas and Denver. We'll see if Luka's fully healthy here in a second. Let's look at the odds. This will tell us what we need to know. Denver 4.5. That doesn't tell me much. 231.5. Okay. Let's look. Denver, you 6-3. You won your last 4. You had Saturday off like everyone else did. Depth chart. Anybody hurt? Aaron Gordon is out. When are you coming back? Any update? Multiple weeks. That doesn't tell me much. And then you are out. Does anyone care? I don't. Dallas, you're 5-4. You lost to Phoenix, but you took some of their players out. So, okay, Luka did get 30. Luka did leave and come back. It was like a ankle, groin. It was something. Hell, why don't I just click the button? We'll find out. You are day-to-day, obviously. Your PJ's day-to-day, and out. They have injuries galore. Let's see, Maxi's doubtful. Lively is doubtful. PJ is doubtful. Luka is questionable. I can literally see Dallas is resting the whole damn team. Like kind of like Indiana did Friday, where they just rested everybody before the game because they're like, okay, look, let's just slim chance of winning anyways. Let's rest everybody. Just accept the loss. Give some players some playing time, move on. I could see that happening. So this is going to be a hard game, I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm not taking Luka props. I can't. And then this is 100% candidate for blowout of the day. You see the teams that think, oh, it's a great matchup, but then Dallas, half their team doesn't play. So Denver wins by 30, and they're up by 30 in the 8 minutes left in the second quarter. You're like, whoa. So So 14 versus 14 is a push. 23 versus 11, no. 17 versus 14, 4 versus 5. See everything, and right there, everything pushes. Everything pushes so far. Rebounds, their speed. Let's go to props. I'm not liking this. Same situation. I'm just not liking it. The injuries are really throwing me off because they throw the stats off and it makes it hard. So 100%, but it's all Porter Jr. and Christian Braun. I don't want to take those. So they don't have the good matchup. Give me good matchups. 30th. There we go. What do you? Denver gives up the most assists. Good to know. Who would play with assists? Kyrie. Well, if Luka's hurt, Kyrie's going to pick up the slack on scoring. We know this. If Luka plays, he might not try to score as much, though. He might just try to be a facilitator and try to dish the ball more. You know, that's kind of... And, okay, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I was going to pass completely, but I'm going to take this. We're going to put some insurance on this. I'm going to take this prop. I'm going to take Luka to get 7.5 assists. One, because he has the best matchup of the year. 30th is the best you can get. Can't get any better. I think if he plays, he won't play much, but I think he'll be more of a point guard facilitator and not try to score as much. So that means he'll dish the ball more, which obviously would be great for assists. But it also comes with a caveat that if he doesn't play, it just voids out completely. So, because Luka's pretty tough, we know this. He's either going to play or not play. If he's not playing, he's really hurt. So, but if he does play, dude could easily drop triple-double. He could go for 15 assists. So I'm going to go with this thought process. I do not want to take the... I'm not going to take the Sire total. I lean Denver. I kind of want to take Denver. Yeah, let's take Denver. I want to take Denver minus 4.5 because I think they win. But because there's so many injuries in Dallas right now. But I will take Luka to get over the 7.5 assists. And we have that caveat. If he doesn't play, hey, whatever. It voids out. We don't lose anything, which is fine. That's cool. But then I don't want to take... Irving, because okay, then all of a sudden he has to become the scorer. Maybe Klay Thompson tries to score, and it's like, and then all of a sudden blowouts happen, and all of a sudden they're sitting in the third quarter. You got to think about all that stuff in the NBA, and I just don't want to mess with it. So give me the chance to he plays or not. Give me Denver to cover by 4, because if they don't play, Denver's going to win by more than 4 probably. So, and let's move on to the next game. All right, next up we got Memphis and Portland. Let's pop over to the odds. It is 1.5 for Memphis on the road. 227.5 is your total. Let's look over here at the schedule. Portland is 3-7. They've won 1 of the last 5. I mean, however you want to put it, they're not good. They lost to Minnesota on Friday, Saturday off. Look at the depth. Anybody hurt? Nobody, huh? Not, well, okay, Thibault's out. Okay, cool. Memphis, what do we got? You've won your last 2 against the Lakers and the Washington. I almost called them the Bullets. They're the Wizards. So let's see. Friday, Sunday. No back-to-backs for anybody. That's good. It's good news. Depth chart. Anybody? Damn. Out. Now, these are... Nobody's... What are we doing? Is everybody still out? Okay. You are questionable. Bane is out. Smart is doubtful. Ja is week to week with a hip. Oh, damn. Okay. Memphis is just beat up. Okay. So... But why are they... But they're still favored. With who? Who's going to do this? Scottie Pippen Jr.? Luke Kennard? Jalen Wells? Like, come on. I mean, Jaren Jackson can only do so much by himself. I mean, Santi tries to help out too. Edie's just walking around trying to me-mug everybody. I mean, what are we doing here? Just numbers. 5 versus 17. Yeah, okay. 2. I mean, that is Jaren Jackson. I guess Edie. I don't know. This is Jaren Jackson, let's be honest. So 14 versus 23. If they're going to shoot some threes, they have a good defense to do it against. 28 and 24 versus 8 and 13. No. Okay, maybe Memphis still might win, but I can't touch that. But I can definitely go over here to the player props, and like I said, give me Jaren Jackson, whatever. I don't care. Just give me a prop with him with his name on it. He shot 3s. He does PRA. Look at that, 46. He's got to do it by. He is the team right now. So clear as day. We're going Jackson Jr. I can spell Jackson, JR, over 85 PRA. I don't know, 31.5 PRA. I mean, hell, I'll take this bad boy to 40. I wouldn't care because dude is going to ball out as long as he is the only main dude scoring. Yeah, Jalen Wells ain't helping this. No, Santi's going to help a little bit, but I don't see. No, this is the Jaren Jackson show, baby. That's what he's going to do. That's what he does. Why is Edie a 3-point thing a thing? Have you seen him shoot a 3? It is hilarious how he shoots a 3. Oh, buddy. Oh, all right. Anything else stand out? Santi. See, Santi's on here. Santi helps out, I think. Let's make sure. We open his PRA. Yeah, he's helping out. Look at those numbers. Those are pretty good. Is it rebound assist? It is rebound assist. How many points you getting? His points. Hmm. Not bad. 60%. And it's even more. Got some more volume in the last few games with the injuries. You know, that might be a good play too, but I'm going to go Jaren Jackson. It's going to be, he's at 31.5. I like that. That's the only thing I need. I'm just going to take that one prop with Jackson, 31.5, and let's go on to that last game. All right, last game, Toronto and the Lakers. Let's see. You can't see it, so let me make it where you can see it. Open it to a big screen for you. We got Lakers by 10.5 against the Raptors. 235.5 is that total. Let's look at the schedule. Let's see, 5 and 4. They have lost 2 of their last 3 to Detroit and Memphis. They beat Philly by 10. Now they're hosting Toronto. Talk about the easiest schedule you could get right now. I swear. Beat up Memphis twice. Philly beat up Toronto, not good. Just Detroit. I guess Detroit might be the best game, and they lost it. Oh, funny. Depth chart. 80s day to day. And 80s like Giannis. He's probably probable. He'll be probable every day on the depth chart because, I mean, yeah. But when he does play, he'll still drop like a 50 PRA because that's what he does. Plantar fasciitis, like probable. See, told you. I just knew it. And you're probable, and you were spotted participating. Like, what were you looking through? Like hiding under the bleachers, trying to like TMZ it? Like, what are we doing? Like, come on. Anyways, Toronto, you have lost a lot. That's just it. You've lost a lot. And depth chart. Let's see. Out. Any updates on you? See, Temple's out Saturday. What? Did you play yesterday? Wait a minute. You did play yesterday. I overlooked that. Back to back, baby. All right, Lakers by 10. Back to backs are terrible. Oh, and you lost to the Yacht Club. Oh no. Injuries? I think that's the only one I missed. Scotty Barnes is ruled out for a extended period of time. Okay, you re-injured. Okay, cool. Numbers. All right, so 15 versus 25, advantage offense. 16 versus 23, advantage offense. 24 versus 12, defense. 14 versus 15, push. Both teams are top 10 in scoring. Both teams are terrible on defense. Both teams are fast. Over. That's the first. 235 is kind of high, though. That's kind of high. I don't know if I want to. Let's look at the props. We got some good ones. We got some 30s on here. I like that. AD. I mean, plantar fasciitis. Is he going to rest for that? I don't know if he rests. We can risk it, though. We can always, take in the injury with the chance, like, we got to know the player. Like, we know AD. AD's going to play. If he plays, he's going to do his normal thing, usually. He's not going to just half-ass it. AD never really does that. Luka doesn't do that. Giannis doesn't do that. There's several players that, if they're playing, they're going to play normal. There's some players that go out there and just kind of, oh, well, I'm hurt, but I'm going to half-ass it just so I can say I played. Let's see. Anybody else who want to take on these matches? Let's just sort by this. Be easier. 100% for Jakob. Let's see. 1.5 steals blocks. He has been crushing it. Terrible matchup, though. Davis. Reeves assists. Barrett assists. James assists. A lot of assists. LeBron points and assists. Well, let's look. Let's look at LeBron. Let's look at Reeves. Man, Austin Reeves, like, points, rebounds has been doing pretty good, too. I've taken that a few times now. Straight to points, rebounds. Yeah, he hit it 26 last time. We got to look back at the defense, though. We got to see rebounds. They're both decent or better than decent in giving up rebounds. That ain't good. Assists for the Lakers. So Laker assists might be a play right there because Toronto likes to give them up. And then Toronto likes to get their shit blocked and stolen from them. They give those up, too. So, all right, block, steals, and assists for the Lakers. There we go. Let's roll over here. All right, so we don't need you for points. Yeah, maybe a PRA for Braun. I think I like a PRA today, especially if AD's hurting. Yeah. I definitely like his assist. What's his assist sitting at? 8.5. Great team to get the assist again. I think I'm just going to take Braun to get assist. Yeah, we're going to take Braun. LeBron over, was that 7.5? 8.5 assist. He has a great matchup for assists. I don't want to. Toronto is it's an average rebounding team. Like, I'll show you. They're average in rebounding. Oh wait, that's Lakers giving up assists. Oops. Oh, okay. Hold up. At 18 is still okay. 18 is okay. Let's see. They're terrible. They give up blocks assists. They give up 2. So we want inside scoring, and we want Toronto. We want inside scoring and assists. A points assist for someone big, most likely. All right, we can work with that. We can work with that. So I probably still take this. It's pretty good. He likes to facilitate, but we'll look. Davis, I mean, come on. Just PRA is just, yeah, dude's a beast. Let's see. We want Jakob steals blocks. He has a great matchup. Am I? No, 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 no. What? Davis steals blocks. You know? 3.5, though. Ooh, this is tough. You know what? I think I'm going to stick with LeBron assist. I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, 189 is kind of high, though. One more. Let's see. Davis. Do we just take Davis? LeBron assists with AD getting like points, rebounds. PRA. Points. Yeah, I think we're going to go that. We're going to do a combo of LeBron assists, Davis points over, what is that, 28.5 points? Yeah. Now, if he doesn't play, cool, it pushes. They avoid out. We're cool with that. And LeBron will just probably do more assists and probably do like a triple-double type thing. So I'm cool with that. I'm not going to take 10.5, though. That just feels like too much for me. And I don't want to take 235. I lean over. I will say that. But I lean it, but I'm not going to do it. So that is enough of talking about NBA. That's a lot for today. It was a very long video. So you see all the games. Tomorrow we have a much shorter slate. I'm actually going to film Monday's video tonight because I have an appointment in the morning I have to deal with. So I will have this tonight, and we see, yeah, we got a couple teams will be on back-to-backs, which I might not have updates. Well, they all start at 8, so I might have them done by then. So anyways, I appreciate you dropping a like. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you becoming a member if you haven't. Let me know in the comments what you're playing, and we will see you next video for Monday NBA. Peace.